All right. Let's see if people can hear us.
Hello. Welcome
Think they can.
to Tuesdays in the Shop. Hopefully you can hear me. If not, maybe you can read lips.
Amanda said hi. Hope you're having a good day.
That's a good sign. Hopefully that means she could hear us.
Yep.
Yes,
Alice
hello.
says hi.
Welcome to Tuesdays in the Shop. I'm glad to be back. Last week was in quarantine with my daughter, who was completely fine. Thank you for those of you that asked about her. Yeah, and somehow I didn't get it, which is weird because she's all over me all the time.
She probably sneezed on you more
Oh my
than
gosh,
once.
she sneezes on me all the time.
Yeah.
And I wipe her nose a lot. So, but anyway, we don't need to get into that. Everyone's fine, and I'm back this week. Very happy to be back, and gonna do a Stump Andrea that we missed last week. We have a couple good submissions here. I think we're gonna start with. Well, I guess we'll just get right into it.
Do we have any housekeeping this week?
That's your job.
Yeah, you're right. I'll think about it while
Okay.
we're
Yeah, I'm not the housekeeping person. We'll get in trouble if you leave that to me, especially after being out for a week.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, we'll just jump it right into the Stump Andrea. I know that's what you guys have tuned in for. The first one we're going to do today is from Michelle. And let's see if we can get a little closer here, or maybe I should turn it. Are those otters? Yeah, those are the otters are right side up.
And I can never tell if my screen looks like anyone else's screen.
Yeah,
so
you never know.
We'll just deal with it.
I believe this is actually a print that I've never seen before, but I think it's a Charlie Harper print.
Sure looks like it.
It's very much looks like it. It's that style, and I love Charlie Harper. So I was actually kind of excited to get this one. And there's some, I mean, as always, I can't tell exactly what colors they are, but you know, having seen his artwork and some other fabrics by him, well, not by him, but that were his artwork, I have a vague idea of what I think it looks like, and I'm really into this magenta right there and this rusty orange and the yellow. I think this is going to be really cool.
I also really like how it's kind of a stripe, but like not really
Yeah,
a stripe.
yeah.
It's like really interesting.
I think who does these? It's not Cloud9. Monolure?
Birch.
Birch. Yeah,
Birch.
it's Birch. The designer for Birch, who I've met, but I can't remember her name, I think she's done a really good job of converting Charlie Harper's artwork into repeats, because it's not the easiest thing to do. And she's been doing it for a while now, but I think she does a really good job. So yeah, I think this is another example of that. So let's see. We'll start here at the beginning, in the front, where we have newer collections. We do have some Halloween fabrics down here, but I think we're gonna stay away from. I mean, they have like bats and spiders and things on them, which doesn't really go with this.
That's more like fall.
Right, exactly. Yeah, this is more fall than Halloween. So we're gonna skip those. I don't really have much orange here, except for.
We have 14 people watching.
Ooh,
Hello, people.
hello. Yeah, we don't have a lot of. We have a little bit of magenta. Actually, this Tulip Pink has raccoons on it,
Yes.
which I think these animals are otters, but they could be weasels
Or are they
or
prairie
ferret.
dogs?
I don't know. It's hard to say. There's some kind of weaselly type animal.
Yeah.
Which
Something with a tail.
a raccoon isn't a weasel, but you know they're kind of in the same rodent nuisance family, I suppose. So that could actually be kind of fun. Anything else up here? So yeah, she's got bear and deer, chipmunks, squirrels, but I don't see any other colors that would really work very well with this. So we'll move on.
The turquoise in there is nice too.
What turquoise?
What color? Well, maybe it's gray, but it looks turquoise on the screen.
Oh, does it? Oh, on that.
Which is hilarious.
Yeah, I think it's gray.
Yeah, you're right. It's
That
gray.
would be my guess.
Which is why you just said what turquoise.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's see here. Some of the, what's his name? William Rue stuff. A very different style though. I think we'll stay away from that. Yeah, scissors, not so much. Let's see what else. Oh, a stripe could be fun. That could be fun. So we've got that. That could be a good one.
Yeah, that looks good.
I'll just leave that right there for now. Let's see. We need some orange. And some reds, I think, too. So maybe, yeah, I want a rustier orange. Like this is too kind of sorbet a little bit. I mean, it might work, but I think kind of I know this is very red, but it's sort of an orangey red. It's also a stripe, which that might be too much stripes, but we can always take it out later.
Sorry if I'm making you guys dizzy. I have a new toy that I'm trying to learn how to point the camera the right way.
I don't think that's, well, why not? Let's pull out this yellow too. I think it's going to be a little too bright, but as I've always said before, you don't know until you put it together. So we'll start that little pile, and then we'll move on and see what else we can find. So we also have some new cave fabric. Well, they're not new. They're new to us. That one is probably not a great match, but yeah, let's see. What do we got here? I think.
What about that zigzaggy cave one?
Zigzaggy cave. This one?
Yeah.
It has a lot of
Other colors?
yeah, I think the blue and the green, it just gets a little
Too much.
Okay. Yeah. But I think this one might work. The Aboriginal dot. It might be too pink, but you know, who knows? We'll take that one out, and then I don't know about that one. That might be a nice kind of darker.
It also kind of looks like wood grain in a way.
A little bit,
that
yeah.
kind of fits the theme.
Yeah, and then that one, let's see, what else do we have? Oh, this one might be fun. That one looks like, that's a nice color.
Yeah, that looks like
It's pretty close to that, but it's a little bit purpler, which is kind of nice. So we've got a couple options there. And then we'll move on down to the red, orange, yellow. We got some bees. That could be a nice color.
Ooh, yeah, I like that one.
So bees are good. We got some more bugs. That's actually a little bit Charlie Harper-ish too.
Oh yeah, totally.
So we got those guys.
Turn the camera the wrong way. I love those bugs.
Yeah, I like bugs. Not necessarily in real life, but I like pictures of bugs. Okay. That's a nice rusty autumn color. And then we got acorns could be good too. Yeah, I like the acorns.
And those two are so different. Like,
yeah.
would those both potentially work?
It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
We'll have to, when we start putting everything together, that's,
Sorry.
yeah, we don't need to weed anything out until we start putting it all together, because, yeah, you never know. Yeah, and actually this little print is kind of nice, and it looks like it has a lot of the same colors.
I like when you pull stuff out of the shelf that I haven't actually seen yet.
Yeah, so I do all the fabric buying, so I have a pretty good idea of what we have, what it is. But yeah, Yvette doesn't necessarily see everything that goes out on the shelf.
Nope.
So yeah, it could be a little bit of a surprise for her.
Every once in a while, one of the employees will be like, "Where's this?" And I'm like, "I don't know."
Yeah,
Why would
don't
I know
ask
that?
me. Yeah, let's see, what else? This little geometric could be a nice pop of brighter orange. And this is one of Juicy Juice fabric, and he is so good with color. I've used this orange for so many things, and it's so hard to find an orange like this.
Helps that you love orange.
Yeah, I do like orange. Let's see, what else? I think that's probably a pretty good start. I think we can head back, bring my many piles back to the table. We'll see what it looks like all together, and then if we need to add anything. I think we might need to add like a dark black or a dark gray or something,
Yeah.
but we'll come back to that. So now I just have to carry all this stuff.
I'm not going to help.
I can do it. I've been doing this for a long time.
It would be kind of funny to do a different Stump Andrea game where we just see how many bolts we can stack on you. And like, that's the game. Like, when does Andrea collapse?
Well, I do, yeah, I'm sort of call myself a pack mule from time to time. Because I'm one of those people that will just load more and more. Instead of making 2 trips, I'll just take as much as...
Yeah, I know, because I picked up your backpack. And your purse before you had a backpack.
Yeah, it was a little out of control. Okay. And yeah, now that I have a backpack, it's even heavier because now it doesn't bother me as much. So I can just make it, put more in there. Although my laptop is really the problem because it's so heavy. I'm liking these colors together.
I mean, this is sort of like your perfect bundle because you love purple and you love orange.
Yeah. So right now I'm just laying them out. I'm not trying to do any culling or anything like that. Just kind of see what they look like all together.
And is this usually your process? You just kind of start with a bunch?
Yeah, a lot of times. And sometimes I know right away that something like this yellow, pretty sure that one's going to go away. But until you get them all out and kind of see what they look like, there's no reason to limit yourself necessarily.
See if I can.
I like that it has the pink in it, which I think is nice. But it's pretty bright, and I have a feeling that print is not quite like this.
Yeah, like these, probably not a saturated yellow, right?
It might not be this dark, but it's more in that area than this bright lemon.
Sorry,
this is sort of lemon.
Everyone, I don't have a way to turn the ringer off.
And fall leaves they don't look like this.
No, that's more like daffodils.
Flowers, exactly. So I think it's safe to get rid of that one. I like having these darks in here.
Yeah.
I think that's a really nice pop. I even like this dark purple, but I don't know if we have a lot of other good purples too. I don't know if we need this one, and it's kind of distracting. So let's go ahead and get rid of that one.
The other thing I really see on the camera is this one's so much bluer.
Really? Yes, it does have, this background is a very blue kind of periwinkle with this pinky purple.
I'm not sure if that matters, but on camera it really sticks
out. It is, if you sort of squint, it's definitely very much bluer than this or this.
Oh good, now we also have a siren right out front.
I think they're just going by. But yeah, honestly, you could use all of these, I think, and it would be fine.
I feel like it's cheating if you just say use the whole store.
Well, I didn't. It's only 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's only 12.
Oh, only 12.
You can put 12 fabrics in a quilt. That's not crazy. There's a little bit of redundancy. I don't know that you need all of these. But you could. I think you could.
Do you think that because this is so printy and like
kind of graphic?
Yeah, that.
I think a lot of these are too, because you get the same kind of feeling, with the bugs. The tool is a little bit different, and this one, with the florals, but to me it still works. Mm-hmm. I think the acorns look good. I actually think this is a pretty good pull.
All right, I'm gonna make you pick just like 7.
7, okay. Let's do 7.
Because we would never make a 12-piece bundle, really.
No. But, if you look at these patterns, a lot of them do call for, 20 fat quarters or 14 fat quarters or things like that. So
especially
it's not out of
Hartman.
Well, those are very specific, though.
Right.
So you, like for the Elizabeth Hartman patterns, you usually need a range of, 5 blues and 5 oranges, something like that. So it is a lot of colors, but it's kind of specifically, they relate to each other very specifically. Let's see. All right, I got to get rid of some stuff.
I'm just going to go check if anyone has
Okay.
left a comment.
Yeah, these are pretty similar. I don't know that we need both.
Nope, no comments.
This one is a little dull, so I think we'll let that one
wasn't
go.
as saturated as some of the
And
others.
let's see, I'm down to only one stripe, so that's acceptable. Although I don't know if you want to count that as a stripe. Probably don't need both of the yellows. Do we keep
more sirens?
Do we keep the bees or the bugs?
I'm kind of feeling those bugs because it has the orange in it.
Yeah, maybe we can keep them both. I mean, they're different enough. We just have to move them around. I think probably these we probably don't need.
Right.
So let's say we get rid of this one. But now I want to move stuff around because now we're actually getting into. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, now there's only one like really purpley one.
True, but it's a nice pop. And I did mention I thought we might need to add a gray or like a dark.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true. I think with these two, that takes care of the light, or I'm sorry, the dark. That kind of gives these some pop. This gives us some brightness that we don't have in an orange.
Are this one and this one very close?
They are close. Yeah, I don't think I'd put those next to each other. So let's see what it looks like if we take one out. Looks okay.
Yeah, that's pretty.
So 2, 4, 6, 8.
She's like, ah.
Yeah, I feel it now. It's missing. Do we take this out? No. Do we take this out?
What about this one? Oh, that's kind of nice.
Yeah, it works.
All right. Do you like that better?
I don't know.
Which one do you think theoretically is more like the print?
That's a good question.
I think maybe this one.
Yeah, I think maybe it is this one too. And this is also nice because it has kind of a lavender stripe
Yeah.
that brings a little bit of this purpley out.
And some of this too.
Yeah, and I like that this is less saturated.
Yep.
Also, because these are when we had these three together, it's like a punch in the face.
Right in the, yeah.
This brings it down a little bit, makes it a little bit more friendly.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, if I have to pick 7, that's my 7.
All right. We've got a bundle. Do you want to read off what these are?
Sure. So the Acorns is a Rachel Hauer fabric, Acorns in red.
What group was that from?
This was Forest Floor, one of our
that was
favorite
so
groups. I think this is like the one we have the most of left.
We have some of the ants too, which is one of my favorite.
Oh, we do?
prints.
Okay. This little pretty floral with the bee is Buzzing Meadow in grape. Not really that grape, more of a purpley maroon, but
Yeah. Although I guess maybe, what kind of, like it's the kind of grape that,
the wine is made of?
yeah, like wine color grape.
Yeah, that's true. And I think this one is from the same group, Harmony, yes. So these are from the same group. This one is Bees in Honey. This one is Linea in Cosmo.
That's such a pretty pink.
I know, it really is. And the Tula Tiny Stripes in Wildfire.
Which, when we got this group in, we were like, we're going to use this in everything, and it's
yeah.
really proven to be true.
And a lot of it is very usable because it isn't quite as saturated like you saw these other, well, I guess this is a dot that's hers too that is pretty saturated. So these two are also Tula True Colors. This is the tiny dot, and this is her tent stripe.
Yep.
But yeah, they're very, very bright and saturated. And then this is also, we have some blenders from Figo that have been doing really well. They've been fitting into a lot of things that we, some holes that we have had. So this one is Water in Plum. And last but not least, our little beetles. Beetles in Yellow.
And what group was that from?
This was from Beetles and Butterflies, or Bugs and Butterflies.
Oh.
Something.
From Paintbrush, right. Okay.
Yeah, this is from
I remember
Paintbrush.
that one.
Yeah, and we made a little kit, a nice little kit out of it
There were
too.
so many cute ones in that group.
Yeah.
All right, so this
so
is the bundle.
Not stumped.
Original fabric bundle. I think that looks really good. Like
Yeah, I think that was a good bundle.
All right, so you're, I don't know, 16-0 or something
Something
now?
like that. Yeah, we haven't been keeping track. All right, so I'm just going to put these on the floor for now.
Andrea wins another round.
Well, we got a couple more to go, so
I'm walking away to check.
I'm not celebrating just yet.
Oh, Kate says nice. Kate liked it.
Good. All right, so next we have Kate, actually. I don't know if it's the same Kate.
Yeah, that would be
Obviously,
funny.
we have a lot of
Kate,
Kates.
is this yours? Tell us.
So this is a nice little floral. Looks like it has a pink background.
Yeah, like a dusty kind of pink.
So yeah, let's see, like a dusty pink and then sort of orangey, kind of that sorbet sort of orange that I mentioned earlier when we were over there, and then a green and a little bit of white. So let's see, I think the first place I'm gonna go, well, I was gonna go straight for that little sorbet that I was talking about earlier, but we'll start at the beginning. So this is obviously...
Kate says that is hers.
Oh, good.
Yay.
Obviously, this is a floral. We don't have a ton of florals, but oh wow, we sold a lot of this already. Sorry, I haven't been here for a
partly
week.
why, because I bought 4 yards
Oh,
of that.
okay. Well, that's okay too. Yeah, I haven't been here for a week, so now I'm just seeing.
I wonder if we can get more, because I think that would sell for like
I don't know.
forever if we could get more.
I don't know if we can. It's worth checking.
Anna Maria's new fabric.
Yeah, that's Welcome Home. Those are from the Welcome Home collection. Let's see. I'm not seeing a ton up here. Tula's, she definitely has florals, but they're way too busy, I think, for this.
The Anna Maria with the flowers doesn't work?
This one?
No, the one to the right. It's a very different art style.
I mean, we can put it in the pile.
That was a no, but a polite no.
Let's see, what else? Little rainbows. Oh. So this wildflower, that might work. Worth putting in the pile.
Whoops, I moved too fast. Sorry. I made you all dizzy. Sorry.
And then, yeah, this thing that I was calling sorbet, what does she call it? Peachy. Yep, that sounds about right. Yeah, that looks pretty good, actually. It's
Yeah,
kind
that
of
looks great.
sweet with the white dots. Because this one, which is a similar color, she calls this one begonia, but just it's too graphic to go with this floral.
Yep.
I think. Don't fall on the floor. So we've got that. What else? What else would go with you? These greens I don't think are quite right. All these greens are a little bit, they're either too blue or too yellow, which is not helpful.
And greens are so hard like that.
Yeah, greens
They
are.
just don't go together.
So let's see what pinks. We don't have any pinks yet. Some nice, let's see, this might be too pale. Ooh, maybe the guinea flower?
Oh, that could be cool. It's too similar?
Could be weird, but could be cool. We won't know until we try.
What about this one?
Worth a try. Yeah, maybe. So we got that one. Oh, this one's falling out of my hand. Yeah, because this looks, it's a little tricky because I think the background pink is a bluer pink than this, but then the flowers are kind of a peachy.
Right.
But I think we might have peachy covered already. So, but yeah, we're a little low on the
We have so
blue
much pink.
I know, but the pink is just as hard. See, that's darker, but it might. I don't know. We'll bring it. This with the gold. Actually, that looks like a
That's pretty
similar
cool.
pink.
And the gold and the orange kind of go together.
Yeah. All right, let's go. I'll put these down before I start dropping them. And yeah, I think we'll try to get something green. Yeah, maybe we do actually need more orange. Let's go see. A light orange. Yeah, we have this Carolyn Friedlander, but I'm not loving
That's a
those
lot.
patterns
Yeah.
together.
But this.
Sure. Yeah, that could be good. Yeah, actually, that looks really good. So we've got that.
More soft.
We have this with the mushrooms. I don't know if that's...
Oh, that's cute.
That's kind of cute. So we can take that one too. Let's see, the greens, the tough, kind of tough. Oh yeah, here's the ants that she was talking about earlier from the Forest
Oh, I
Flora
love this
collection.
print. This is not going to work for
No,
this
not this
photo,
one.
but
It's
I
too
just
yellow, but it is a
laugh
pretty fun.
every time I see this print.
It is pretty fun. Let's see. We'll bring it. I don't know. Not sure
What
about
about
that
this
one.
succulent one?
We could try. It's worth a try.
Maybe it's too printy.
It might be, but we'll see.
You know, printy being that technical term.
Of course it is. Yeah. Actually, this one might be too graphic too, but the color is probably about
Yeah,
right.
that's a good color.
Okay. Well, let's.
What about this swirly one?
That one gets a little turquoise, although, why not? I
Yeah, it's
never
a little more blue than.
turn down a turquoise. Oh, and then on the bottom. Well, do we need some? We might need a white. I think a white would probably be nice. I'm gonna go with this little dainty one. We'll see, that goes with a floral.
That's a really handy one too.
Yeah, this one goes with so many things. Okay. So I guess I'll go on this side again.
Okay.
All right, so we'll see what we got here. This is our, don't fall down. Let's see, so yeah, I think this one's gonna,
Yeah.
it's too
much.
Yeah. Sorry, Anna
Like
Maria.
the kids say, it's a lot. The youngs.
The youngs. I think just by saying that
I'm not a young.
yeah.
Yeah.
Neither am I.
I learned this term from Paul, my boyfriend.
Who's also not young.
Well, he's younger than me, but he always says the youngs say XYZ.
Guinea flower? Too much? I don't know. I think that's nice, actually.
Yeah, and I think that
Because we
you know,
don't really have a lot of floral here.
And if you pick a fabric like this from your stash, it means you're into florals, right? So adding more florals can't hurt.
Let's put a white in between these two that are so similar.
Oh, that is so white on camera.
Yeah, it's pretty white.
This is a white on white.
Let's try
Let's see if we can get that to actually show on camera. There you go. So you see how there's a little daisy print on it.
So I'm mixing it up a little bit more this time.
Very sherbet vibe we got going on.
Yeah. Actually, I like that. So the pink, the greens are going to be the tricky. I'm thinking we don't necessarily, well, no, that's cute too. We can have some mushrooms, why not?
It goes with the theme.
Mm-hmm. So then we have the greens.
You sound worried.
This one is, yeah, I think this is our best color-wise, but not necessarily the best print. I don't know that any of
very
these.
flat, right? Like this
None of
is
these
all
are very-
so desaturated, and
Yeah. I think maybe this one actually. Because yeah, this one is just too much.
yeah, that's, and especially on camera, that one reads really green.
It's not terrible. We have white in a lot of these though, and this is not, it's a cream color kind
Yeah.
of. It's also bluer,
Yep.
but at the same time, do we need it? Do we need another friend with this guy? Although I guess this would be, friends with
Right.
that. Yeah, it's not my favorite, but it's kind of useful there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So this is 10.
And this almost has like a floral vibe to it, even
Little
though
bit.
it's not flowers.
Yeah.
Like stamen or something from the flowers.
Mm-hmm. I think this is a nice range. Yeah, I just want something green.
So here's a question.
Yes.
We don't have any darks.
That's true.
Is that a problem?
I guess it depends. If you sort of, there are some that,
That are darker. Yeah.
right, and I think it doesn't look flat. You're right, we don't have dark, but we have a white,
Right.
we still have light, and then let's call this one dark. So you,
This one?
yeah.
Okay. And
So it is,
in your mind, it's because this one's more saturated? That's why you're calling this one the dark?
I think so.
Okay.
So yeah, so if we put these 3 next to each other, light, medium, dark, it is a range.
Yeah.
It's not dark compared to, this,
Right.
but
So then, like, this one would count as
a medium.
medium.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
So yeah, the white and this one I think would be really the only lights.
Okay.
And then we have a lot of mediums, basically. And this one is sort of light and medium, light and dark. Because obviously it's got, the,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we have Christmas. But that's not
No,
going to be the
that's
right,
weird.
not the right green. No, that juicy juice isn't quite right either. Just want to, maybe there's some fat quarters.
She's digging into fat quarters now.
No, I don't know. Oh, this is probably not quite right either. Oh no, that actually could work. I think it's, yeah. So that, this is actually the same print,
As the purple one from
yeah,
before?
as the plum from
Yep.
before, in a nice green. So actually, yeah, that would add a little bit more green. That would be nice. It's still very light to medium
Yeah.
pastel, but
Kinda
I think,
sherbet.
it doesn't
vibe.
bother me. I think it kind of works.
All right.
So
How many do we have now?
10 or 11, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Okay. And we took this one out.
Oh, yeah, sure,
no.
or whatever.
Okay.
Either
All
way.
right. What do you think, Kate? Since this was your fabric.
Yeah, let us know how you feel about it.
don't know how I feel about this one, but
It is a little,
different.
yeah. I mean, we can.
I mean, I like that fabric.
I kind of feel like it needs it though.
because it's stronger.
Yeah, because these are the warm peachy.
Yep.
And then these two, but they're kind of, I mean, this one has so much white in it, and this one is just lighter.
Yep. And this is like a little gray.
Yes, yeah. So it gives it a little bit of punch,
Okay.
I think. And that would be a dark too, I think.
Right. And this palette.
Right, exactly.
Out of this.
It's all relative.
Let's see if Kate told us what she thought. Oh, Kimberly's asking how does she send a picture in? What's the answer, Andrea? Kimberly, go on our website and search for Stump Andrea, and you'll see the form. You can submit it right there. Kate says, I love that some of them are things I never would have picked out. That's awesome.
Hopefully hopefully there's some that you liked. Should I read these off real quick?
Right. Yep.
Okay. So we'll add the mushroom in too. Why not?
That one's so cute.
Little mushrooms in peach. Yeah, this one is cute. Was this? I think this was Violet Craft.
Oh, right. That makes sense.
Let's see. What do we got? This one. This is Dashes in pink, and this is a gold metallic, actually.
Which kind of you can tell online, maybe? Not really.
It's hard. I'm not sure what you can see, so I just thought I'd mention it. This is water, but I don't remember what color. But we'll be getting this back. I don't have it on the bolt at the moment, but I will be reordering those. Tiny Dots in peachy.
Thanks, Tula.
Oh, and this is another one of those Figo blenders. This one is Fire in coral. This one we use all the time. Comes in very handy. Little white on white. Daisy tone on tone in white.
This is the one that I zoomed in on before. So
And we have it in black too, a black on black. And both of them just come in really handy.
Yeah.
Another Tula. We have Wildflower in Blossom. And this is an Elizabeth Hartman. Succulent in Sea Mist. And a Cafe. Guinea Flower in Mauve.
Oh, and that's the print that's on the Cafe machine, right?
It is. Yes, it is. Gnarly Waves in Cream.
It really is called Gnarly?
Yes,
That's
yes,
funny.
it is. And I didn't name that one. That was actually the manufacturer. Palette in Cactus Rose.
Yeah, that's a pretty one.
These palettes are also super handy. Okay, so that was that
what I
one.
just realized? We
What?
haven't used grunge yet in
Wow,
2 bundles.
You're right. That's
That's like
uncommon.
a record of some sort.
I looked at it because we do have that orange. But yeah, good. That's pretty good.
Interesting.
So our last one, this one's going to be interesting. So this one is from Susan, and I believe, I don't know for sure, but I think this is an Aboriginal. I don't know if it's a true Aboriginal, but I know there are at least one fabric company that converts artwork from Aboriginal artists into fabric.
It also kind of looks like Kathy Dowdy to me.
Little bit, looks a little bit of Cafe too.
Oh, yeah.
I think the colors are too muted to be a Cafe, but the design certainly, could be. So this, we're not exactly sure what this is. Susan, if you're listening, maybe you could give us a little clue. Not that it really matters. So let's see, for this one, we're gonna have some muted colors. I like this pop of this bright blue. Looks like there's also this kind of bright green over here.
And there's a little pink again.
Yep, a little pink. So we might actually be using a few of the same ones. I feel like I want to pull out that plum that we used.
Walking over to look at comments.
So that could be a good start. What else do we have here?
Oh, that's so good.
Actually, that is not bad. I have
I
a
always
feeling
think it's
like a lot of
funny.
these Figo ones I think are going to show up here. I
It
have a
always
feeling.
amuses me when we pick just, 3 random prints that were submitted to us, and then it turns out that there's overlap in what goes
Yeah,
with them, because they
yeah.
don't look anything like each other when we start.
Right. Yeah, I'm not sure how much other overlap.
But that
there's
one
gonna
is
be.
so good.
Yeah, that's great. And yeah, like I said, I have a feeling we're going to find some other ones.
Whereas, you would never put this and this together,
I don't think so. No.
Right?
No,
but
that
somehow
would be
something
weird.
that worked here is maybe going to work here too.
That's kind of interesting too, actually.
Yeah. And that
Okay, so we got 2
desaturated.
already, and these
Yeah.
were from 2 different ones.
Well, we didn't pick this one though, right?
True, it didn't make it into the final cut,
Right.
but it was chosen to go with
Yep.
the floral. So let's see, starting at the beginning again. I have a crazy. This might be too crazy, but if you haven't, this one has some faces in the flowers. This is another Alice in Wonderland themed group.
Another Alice in Wonderland.
So this is Living Garden in gray. I actually just watched the cartoon Alice in Wonderland a couple weeks ago with my daughter. And I hadn't seen it since I was a kid.
You mean like the Disney one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
But it made me think of because we have the Tula Curiouser and Curiouser collection that came out last year now. And then this one that is also Alice in Wonderland. There's been a lot of Alice in Wonderland groups coming out lately.
My favorite thing is they look nothing like each other, and
No,
they're both from the
very,
same
very
influence.
So yeah, for fun, let's add that one. I think probably not going to find anything else up here at the front. Yeah, these colors are very muted.
Right.
So very different than what we were looking at before.
And we do tend to mostly stock more bright, saturated things. So this one is contender for stumping Andrea.
I mean, that's interesting.
Some other crazy noise happening.
There's always something.
I'm so sorry. I can't tell if that was an alarm or if that was construction
It sounded
noise.
like a saw or something. It's also, I watched from home last week since I couldn't be here, and it's not as loud to them
As it seems like it is?
to
Yeah.
us. At least it wasn't then.
I was so stressed out.
I shouldn't say it's always that way. That's interesting.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that.
Also, this one, that could be the blue, and I like how it's got little pink dots because we have little pink dots here too.
We should send this video to Tula because it's like all the tiny dots, all the tiny stripes.
A lot of other true colors though too. We got a wildflower here. We had, I guess not that one, but
She's gonna think we're kissing up.
well, she might have already thought that. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of weird, but. All right, whoa.
Whoops, I tripped. Sorry.
All right, let's see. What else? What else?
Here's some shells while Andrea thinks. Oh yeah, that's definitely construction noise of some sort. Sorry. Ooh, what about this one?
Which one? Sure. I love this color. I love that color. Again, Juicy Juice
Yep.
with his color sense. Very, very good. Some of these bright blues. What is that? Sometimes I order stuff and then it comes and I'm like, what was I thinking? So here's another bright blue. I don't know if it's the right one, but
Kind of like the idea
Let's
of
take
these
it.
little
pandas.
pandas too,
All right. Why not?
because it's got kind of the same dot kind of thing.
What do you think about that?
Oh, that could be cool.
Let's give it a shot. Let's see. What else? Do we have any gray green?
Ooh, or this one. Oh, on camera this looks so saturated, but it's not.
Oh, that purple. Yeah, I just grabbed the green version. I don't think, well, I mean, this I don't think has purple in
Yeah,
it,
you're
and
right.
I have it,
Oh, okay, you're better at this than me. Fine.
sorry. And I'm the one that's always like, oh, put it in the pile.
Yeah,
No.
except for when I suggest it.
I put the other one that you suggested in the pile. And yeah, we're gonna need something something like that.
And maybe like a, yeah.
I think we're gonna need a brown or something, but first I'm gonna put these down, and then we'll come back and get something darker. Ah!
Good thing we can't break our inventory.
I know, I do like that. Yeah. So we got some interesting things here.
Like
Yeah, we need
depressing kind of
a little, maybe.
vibe.
Well, we'll definitely be pulling some out, and yeah, I think we need brownish, reddish, something or other. Do we want the grunge? It's kind of a two something. So here we have, oh, that's good.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a good color.
Which is a very weird
Another
color.
juicy juice. Yeah, I love this one with the purple, the mauve one,
Yeah.
actually. I love them together. We have this one already, actually, too.
Uh-oh.
But that's a good...
My toy decided to point the wrong way.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, that's another really weird color.
Yeah.
But that's kind of perfect for this.
Yeah, let's see. Let's go look. See what we got. Oh, I didn't get that greeny turquoise. But I don't know that we have anything that color.
Of which color?
This one, this bright.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind
Kind
of
like a teal.
It's not turquoise, but it's not green.
You know what's that color? Is the patina.
You're right. I don't think that's the pattern isn't quite.
So we're talking about one of the prints from our My NYC collection. What did we call this print? I forgot already.
Facades and
Facades
patina.
print, which is buildings. This is the exact color in that print. But I'm pretty sure this would make no sense
Yeah,
with
this
this
one.
bundle.
That one's not right.
Like, that's really weird. I'm gonna put it here just
Okay,
because
yeah,
it's the
go
right
right
color,
ahead.
but there's no way that's gonna work.
That's
Too
okay.
weird.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
You know, we could pull a solid though, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
we
that's what I
have
was just thinking.
The right
julep.
solid.
Aegean julep. Although I'm not quite sure which. Could be either one of these, actually.
And by the way, if you need solids, look how many we got. We all have a color that you're trying to match.
Yep, I think it is. Yeah, julep right there. Okay. Oof.
Got enough choices?
I think. Put some of these on the floor. All right, so we got a solid.
Pretty sure you can put that away.
Yeah. All right. So this was our,
Inspo.
yes.
Look
our
at me being
starting
young
point. Get those pinks out of the way. All right. Yeah, we got a lot here. This
Yeah,
one
and
is
kind of like drab.
it is kind of
Olympics
drab.
kinda.
Yes, it is. So I think we have a lot of similarities in here. We definitely have similarities right there.
Yeah, these are
Let's-
practically the same.
Yeah, let's go with a more interesting one. We'll take this one out. Yeah, that's definitely a saw. They're probably working on the store next door.
Probably right behind me.
Probably.
Oh, I
Yeah,
think
we've
there's
got a new
comment.
coffee shop coming in next door.
Yeah, we're so excited. We're going to have a neighbor again. Except for when they decide to turn us on while I'm trying to do a video. Oh, Max is saying that it's fun watching this challenge.
Good.
And yes, Max, you can always watch this later from the beginning.
So these two are the same.
Yeah, those
Maybe
are
we take this
very
one out
similar.
because it's the same print as
Yep.
this. And that's a weird color that seems to work pretty well.
Yeah.
Alrighty there. I'm thinking
And
we
even those
take
two,
this one out. Yeah, these are
these
pretty
are so similar too.
And I don't know that we need that bright yellow. Okay, so we're narrowing it down.
I love that one, but
Yeah, I do too.
we'll use it on
In
something
this
else.
particular case, the bright yellow is
Yeah.
not,
Not a value add.
yeah. But in other cases, yes. Let's see. As much as I love these two and love them together,
Yeah.
the pattern is not quite right. Although I'm not ready to take them out yet.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave them down here. Okay.
How about this one? I don't know how I feel about this one.
All right. Well, let's take it out and see what happens. We can always put it back.
It's just so what's the word? Like cool. Like everything else feels more warm.
You're right. Yes. I mean, despite the blues, but
Yeah.
yes. I know what you mean. Yeah. So let's start moving stuff around because we've got a lot of blues over here. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be into the pandas, but I actually kind of am.
Yeah, I don't know if that the fact that they're pandas really helps.
But it's sort of a
I like
dot.
that it's
yeah,
kind
and
of
it's
the
got the
same
muted.
vibe.
Yep, exactly. I like that too. So we have a bright blue. This one is bothering me a little bit. I don't know
Maybe
why.
too geometric.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Now they're screaming next door too.
All right, so we'll move. I know I already moved this once, but maybe we'll put the light between. Oh, but then the blues are right next to each other.
And when you move them around like this, what are you trying to see?
Just to see how they play together. It's sort of when you have like in just now the blues were sort of all right next to each other, and like the browns were all on this side, the blues were sort of on that side, and that's not how it's really going to be in a quilt. Well, it could be, but in most likely they're going to be all mixed up with each other, and it helps me kind of get an idea for what it would look like, when you cut them up and mix them up.
That makes sense.
And it, sometimes something won't look right when it's next to two other things, but then when you put it next to something else, it looks totally different. Because all of these colors, any colors, are going to change depending on what you put them with. So, it could even just moving it from here next to these really dull dark, over to here is going to make this one look different. So you can, by switching it up and kind of moving things, sometimes you can get just a different perspective, really.
And you think that when you do that, you're more likely to see one that doesn't work or one that does work? Like it's a way to eliminate or it's a way to add? Or neither?
I'm not sure. I never thought about it that way. Yeah, I think it's just another way to look at it. I don't know that by itself it would be an add or subtract. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. Looks just like a random assortment of fabrics. We put the inspiration here. I mean, none of these are anywhere near as colorful or as busy as this.
Okay.
So
do you think that part of that thought is that all of these are very blendery,
yeah,
kind of flat,
yeah,
and maybe we have too many blendery flat?
I just don't know what we have that's gonna, because I want something multicolor.
Yes.
Because all of these are just the color.
Right.
Which, as Yvette was saying, we call blenders. Yeah. But none of them, I mean, yeah, they're really not multicolored at all. Let's take one more.
To try to find one or
Yeah,
two that
that's
has
something.
more than one color.
I actually don't hate that.
Yeah, that's surprising.
So let's see what that looks like. Yeah, and actually with that blue, that's
I don't
not
know
so
about
bad.
this one. This is maybe the wrong theme, but I think the colors might be right.
Colors are fine. Weird theme. And not multicolor enough.
Oh, that's a good point, because that was
To-
the point. Yep,
right.
You're right. Put it back. Put it back.
Yeah, and these little dogs. Colors are okay, but again, theme,
Yeah.
not so much. So let's put that guy back. We have this. Actually, that's not terrible either. So let's see what we get when we add these more multicolor ones to the mix, because it's definitely going to change things.
Oops.
So let's just say, let's just put that one there, and let's put this one here. It's definitely livelier already.
Yeah.
It's got, yeah, more going on. Is it enough?
I think it's too much.
Yeah, might be too much. So if we take this one out.
Well, you know what I was going to say? I think when you put that in, you no longer need this one.
I agree, yeah. And they don't match quite right. So, right, that would be one option. I don't necessarily like those two next to each other. This one is the right color, but it's just weird.
And again, it's more geometric, so it makes sense that that one doesn't feel right.
Yeah, if we look kind of here, that's honestly.
Oh, well, that was interesting. I like it.
Yeah, I think that might have just been it.
And that's a really good example of what happens when you're reorganizing, right? It's like,
Yeah,
if you hadn't put this where you put it and the other one, you would never have seen this combination, right? I like it.
I think that's better. And I think you could put this one in there too, actually.
Yep, if you needed a
Yeah, I
little
like
more.
that in there.
I like it. And that was like a surprising,
Yeah,
bam, finish.
Didn't think that's how that was going to play out,
I
but
love it. And like this one initially, when you picked this one, I was like, well, this has like weird colors in it, but like the blue really gets
it
picked
actually
up.
works. I really didn't, I wasn't sure it would either.
Yep.
But yeah, and then this, even though it's dull, it's not as saturated, they still really work really well together.
Yep, I like it.
Yeah, that was a little surprise there.
Like I kind of want to cut this one and sell this bundle because it's a very unusual palette.
It is.
All right.
Well,
good job.
look at that.
Look who didn't get stumped
An
again.
unexpected-
Oops, wrong way.
Unexpected success there.
It's like you accidentally hit a hole in one or whatever.
Kind of, yeah. That's
Some
kind of how it
sports
feels.
Metaphor.
All right, well, let's read these out real quick.
Yep.
So, Juicy Juice, Geese in Pressed Flowers.
I love that gray.
I know.
I just said gray. It's not gray. It's purple.
It's kind of a mauve. But yeah, I love these two together. I love it. And there was like a dusty aqua that went really well with it too. Anyway, sticking to the task at hand. Foliage in green. And this one again, water in plum. Knit in shell. So these are actually like little knit stitches.
Yeah, this is such a cute print.
We have that in a couple other colors too, and it's worked for quite a few things. This is another one of those Figo blenders. This one is earth in green, so it's fire, water, earth, air, I think, are the elements. This is one of the new Anna Maria Horner, Adelaide in aubergine. Yeah, I wouldn't have necessarily thought, but
You never know.
yeah, exactly.
Looks good with your shirt.
Oh yeah, my new shirt that I made with the ombre wovens that I'm very proud of. I haven't made a garment for myself that was actually worth wearing in a very long time. Palette in royal blue, another palette, super useful, come in very handy a lot. And Hex Shimmer in brown. This one's nice because it's a brown, but it's a very gray brown,
Yeah.
so it's like
And a little metallic.
yeah, got a little sheen there, so it's kind of a chameleon.
And it kind of evokes these
With the
little
dots.
dot
Yeah,
things on
exactly.
the original print.
Exactly.
Ugh,
Yeah.
I keep going back
So does
to
this
the wrong
one.
direction with the camera.
Yeah.
Haha, I did not even know you could go left with this thing. All right, I'm just gonna move my hand because I can't.
Okay. So I think I wasn't stumped again.
Yeah, you all need to try harder.
I think
to
you
stump
guys have sent some
Andrea.
really good ones. Yeah, these past couple that I've done, I was worried. Yeah, this one I really wasn't sure how that one was going to play out. Even after I started, I wasn't sure how that was going to play out.
But we ended up with a bundle we actually both really like.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you
I
never
think
know.
it worked. Yeah, you never know. And even though we have a store full of very bright, bright graphic fabrics, we could find things to go with the pretty florals and the muted grade prints as well. So
that's pretty awesome.
yeah, I think so. So yeah, everybody send me more. Let's try to stump me. You guys have been doing a good job so far. We'll do it again next month.
And if anyone actually manages to stump you,
We'll
you're
come up
gonna
with
get
some.
a prize.
Yeah, we'll come up with some kind of prize for sure.
I feel like the challenge is getting higher and higher.
I do have a bin in the back where I just throw a lot of the free stuff that we get at trade shows or from fabric reps or whatever. So yeah, maybe.
Can try to stump yourself, is what you're saying?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, for someone that stumps me, I have a prize.
Oh, I was thinking something like they'd get a gift card.
Oh, we can do that too.
Whatever
Sure.
fabric they want, something like that.
Yeah. But yeah, I have a little collection in the back of, stuff.
Giveaway things.
Giveaway
Okay.
things.
Now I
yes.
understood what you're saying.
But no, we could give them a good prize too. Not that they're not good. I mean, whatever.
Okay.
Anyway.
The only housekeeping thing I thought of was that we found out that Traverse is delayed.
Yes. So any of you that had signed up for the Traverse Block of the Month that was actually supposed to start in July, we let you know in July that it wouldn't be starting until August, and we have just found out that it now will not be starting until September.
So an email is going to go out to everyone who already signed up.
I'm still trying to get clarification from the manufacturer when they expect us to get the fabrics. But my rep is on vacation at the moment, so hopefully by tomorrow I'll get some clarification on that, and as soon as we have more information, we will be updating everyone. So good remembering of that.
The good news is that means if you didn't sign up, now you have time.
Exactly, and it is a beautiful quilt.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen it, look up Traverse Block of the Month.
Yep, on our website.
Yeah, or if you just go to the Block of the Month or clubs. I think it's a club, right? Under clubs.
Yeah, it's easier if you just look it up.
Yeah.
TRAVE.
Or
Traverse.
Or just put in BOM, Block of the Month.
Yep.
That'll come up too.
That's true.
Yeah, comes in two colorways. Beautiful. Yeah, and we haven't even gotten the fabric yet. So.
And it's our friend Tara Fawnin designed
Yes,
it.
yes.
Doing
Who's
videos
taught
for
here?
it.
Yeah, she's going to be doing videos. She's going to be teaching a way to do foundation paper piecing with freezer paper, so that you don't have to tear the papers out at the end. Save yourself a lot of trouble and time, and you can reuse them multiple times. So if you don't know that technique already, which I don't think most people do, that right there would be a reason to join. Plus, you end up with a beautiful quilt at the end.
Yep.
So yeah, so that's another one. Check that out. Join if you haven't. And
we'll
What
see you
else?
next week.
Yeah, we'll see you next week. We're gonna have we're gonna do a little more sewing, some projects.
Yeah, something back to school maybe.
Yeah, I have a couple of back to school projects for you. Just some quick, I know everybody's, either trying to take advantage of the last bit of summer they have, or they already have a bunch of back to school stuff going on. But just some quick little projects that, will make your back to school life a little easier.
And your daughter's starting kindergarten.
I know, my Hazel's starting kindergarten in September.
It's kind of unbelievable.
It is unbelievable.
Like, how is she 15 already?
She kind of looks 15. She kind of acts 15 sometimes. So and she hasn't even been to public school yet.
Yeah.
So that'll
Big
be
transition from daycare to
It will.
preschool.
I know, she's been at the same
Wait,
daycare.
Is it preschool or kindergarten?
She's in preschool now. She will be going to kindergarten at the public school as opposed to the daycare that she's been in since she was
A baby,
an infant. So that's all her or I have ever known.
She's going to start crying now.
It's possible. It's possible. When I got the letter, actually, the packet for like kindergarten registration, I did start to cry.
Aww.
So we'll see. But
Okay.
I'm okay for the moment.
All right. Well, let's try not to make it.
Yeah, let's not. No tears at the moment. So join us again next week. We'll have some more fun stuff for you. And
Thanks for
joining
tuning
us
in again. It's fun to hang out with you all every week. We'll see you on Tuesday.
Bye.
See you next time.